Bitcoin is making a comeback. Yes, the ETF inflows are amazing. Let me show you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. Hope you're doing well. Man, I got some good news for you guys. This might mark the end of the winter season for Bitcoin. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it plays out, but it's looking really good. Looking at the inflows. We're going to be looking at the inflows of all the retail buyers, because usually it's retail, coming into Bitcoin when we're seeing a record low, consistently record low in the Fair and Green index. That means that at the very least, a pump is coming. And we're going to show you that in today's episode. So make sure you watch all the way to the end because, man, this is going to be fun. If you're interested in trading, you could head over to x.dj15.com. Links in the description below. In fact, let me just show you the links in the description below. If you're watching this video, you'll see me, and then you scroll down, right? Hit the like, yeah, it's really simple, right? Then, expand this description, right? We can see that I'm talking about this what's going on in the ETF in the description. You could also, check out my my homepage, right? My website, davinci15.com. You could join the school, or you can trade, or if you're interested in getting some Toshis, because you know what? I know you think Bitcoin is expensive, but now I made it cheap for you. It's less than a penny. You can get a whole bunch of Bitcoin for less than a penny. Yes. So there you have it. Then if you want to see what we're talking about and all the different news links, you can see the news links there as well. Okay, so let's go on with the fear and greed. Yesterday it was at 11. The day before, right, it was 7. Right? Last month it was I guess the 30 days. Fear. Nonstop fear. Extreme fear. I think it should have been extreme fear the whole month. But let's take a look at the you can see. Look at that. I mean, come on. It's like never passed 20 since January. Since the beginning of the month. Never passed since the beginning of the month. It's never passed 20. Never. This, if we can find a trade, which we're going to look for one, a long trade, this is the beginning of a big, long uptrend, right? I think we're going to see a little bit of an uptrend in a counter trend rally just for a while. So we're going to talk about that later on. So make sure you watch all the way to the end. And let's take a look at the ETF outflows. Ugh. Damn. Okay, so for the month, there's a lot of outflows. But the last several days, we're seeing a lot of inflows, right? 500,000 yesterday, 256 million. Boom. And so if we take a look, right, where is it? Did I not bring it up? It disappeared. There it is. The treasuries. There it is. We take a look at the treasuries, right? Now, you're looking at this and you're like, oh, is that up from last week? You don't know. You don't know. You're like, oh, man. And I last time, in the last show, on last Friday, I gave you a screenshot of what happened the week before. But then I asked my AI, hey, listen, did you do your screenshots? Because I had it automate the screenshots for me. And I asked it to do it again, but this time, and I explained why I was doing it. I said, because I want to show the comparison to the people and stuff like that. So that's why I want you to screenshot. You know what it did on its own? I didn't ask it to do this. It put together the comparison for you and put it on the website so that you can get it. Dude, I'm telling you, if you do not use OpenClaw, I'm going to go over here. If you do not use OpenClaw, right, as your assistant, you are going to fall behind, just like you're going to remain poor if you don't have Bitcoin. You will fall behind and never have a job for the rest of your life and be subservient to whatever government's in charge. This is it. This is not agentic yet, but It's close, man. It's close. And it built this for you. And I'm going to get it to build it out some more, right? Since it built it for me and just, I didn't even ask for it. But I was like, okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, my little assistant, Kim. If you guys don't know, right? If you head over, we'll talk about that in a second. But anyways, you can see 5,618 Bitcoin was added since last week, Friday. Right? It even tells you how many $1 billion that is, right? And then it only shifted the what's it called? The percentage from the previous week, right? By, plus 0.027. Not much of a move, but take a look. Public companies decided to add only 600, almost 600 Bitcoin, but 5,000 was to the ETFs. While other places, private companies and BTC mining companies, stayed flat. DeFi stayed flat. Interesting, right? Cool. Wow, this is. We're gonna get. I'm gonna have a website for this so that you guys can actually come to this and see this organized nicely, so that you can go and compare the week after week, and maybe even we can chart this thing, get it to chart it and stuff like that. It's going to be, man, it's going to be fun to have an AI assistant to help build out cool ideas. Things are going to happen, so make sure you spend the time. Right? I'm going to bring up X. If you guys don't know, I decided to release her into the wild and give her carte blanche to post basically tweets and, build her Twitter profile. So far, she's got 172 followers and growing slowly. Yeah. So if you want to talk to her, right, she knows a lot about Bitcoin, and she will answer you, basically. Notice she didn't answer this one, but yeah, she's supposed to answer. And if she doesn't, I will talk to her and get her answering people's questions, because that's the whole point. I mean, what's the whole point? I mean, that's why it'd be like having Grok on Twitter and it doesn't respond to you. It's like, really? So I will explain that to her, right? That, hey, but I know she's a busy girl. She's helping me. She's helping my wife. My wife is freaking out. She's freaking out, right? By every time she uses Kim, she's like, what? How do you do that? Oh, damn. Yes, this is like, I know it's not like Bitcoin where it's going to take over money, right? But it's going to take over doing work for you. And it starts here. So don't waste time. All right. Sorry, I know this is not the OpenClaw channel, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it, or you will be left behind. Anyways, moving on. As you can see, we're looking for a bullish move. It's coming. Yes, we've dumped down from this bear bull flag, right? And we probably we haven't broken out from it. We've broken down. So it's still a bull flag, but I haven't broken the flag yet. So you don't have to worry about it just yet being invalidated. The bullish sense. I think, hey, you know what? This is probably a proper time to make a trade, right? Because, well, we're at a specific level that, hey, if we do not come back to the 61.8, we can even get, because we can go to 2-to-1 just to be sure, safe. But I would carry this thing all the way up and just wait. Carry, right? If it comes to 2-to-1, then you move your stops to break even and just let this thing ride, man. If they stop you out, they stop you out. But yeah, there's a good chance we're coming all the way up to the $73,000 mark. Yeah. So we've got Ethereum up, right? And it's bull flagging still. We got Solana up. Let's see here. Ooh, Solana not so good. The Bollinger Bands are tightening on the daily, but that's good for a big move. But you know, with this thing not breaking out of this level here, because as soon as we break out and close a daily candle above this wick, which is $91, we're heading all the way up to the 110, maybe 120 for sure. Okay, let's take a look at the dominance, because I've redone some of the work that I lost on the dominance. Not everything. It's unfortunate because there was a lot of work here. There was a lot of work, and I lost it all. And yeah, due to negligence, I should have marked I should have been always using a different chart whenever I want to show somebody something with this, but I didn't, and I just saved it with everything removed. So it is what it is. But I put back some of the what's it called, the parking garages, which were clear markings of where this is going, and you see we are still in the parking garage, and if we break down, there's a chance that we are going to touch the 200 period moving average, which is the 55% level, before we actually decide, hey, you know what, we're going to reverse. So yeah, looks like Bitcoin is going to underperform a large section of the alts in the future, but that could just mean the alts are just going to pump. But let's see. And you know, this is going to play out slowly, so don't expect it to happen tomorrow, right? And we still have to break this 57% or 58, 57, no, 58%. So that's still a long ways, right? So if we continue on this 2-week chart, we could end up breaking higher. So don't count it out just yet. All right, guys. This is awesome, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what else this thing can do. I know it can edit videos and stuff like that, but I want it to edit videos in a specific way. So I will play with that, but I'm playing with so many things with OpenClaw. I hope you do too. I hope you enjoy the time that this bear market to load up on Bitcoin, because you know what, all derivatives will keep the price suppressed, and that's a bonus to you, right? And so that you can build up wealth, and also on top of that, build up knowledge with OpenClaw, because they're going to use, all these AI agents are going to use Bitcoin, nothing else. And so you have two advantages. One, you know how to use the technology of Bitcoin that they will use, and you know how to use their technology as well, so that you will be selling their work, because it's going to work for you. Right? It's going to go and produce some work, especially if you get it to specialize. If you get your OpenClaw to specialize, it will earn wealth, because it will be better than another OpenClaw that's just a general guy. So there it is. Hope that provides some value for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.